Howdy, good morning. My name is Rob and you're watching Junk Monkey Treasures. Today's going to be one of those days where this old junk monkey tries to transform into a Speedy Gonzales. I have a ton of stuff to do. We got a ton of stuff that has to get shipped out, and all in under 4 hours. Because we got to get all of this to the post office and then hurry back home. If we get everything packed quickly, maybe we have 30 minutes to go into the thrift store and do a little treasure hunting. But this afternoon, right after lunch, I have a Knickknacks live sale. All that glass that I didn't get to show during the big raid train show, I'm going to try to show it today and get some of it sold. But we have a dozen items here to go out. We've got a stack of VHS. I get $5 to $10 a piece for them, which translates into $4 to $8 or thereabouts profit. So even at the lowest end, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's $20 in profit. We sold a Sun tea jug. Yes, these things actually sell. Not for a ton of money. I think we got $15, $16 plus shipping for this. Sold a pair of jeans. I've had these things listed for about a year. Glad to have them on their way to a new home. We sold a set of ruby red cordial glasses, juice glasses, small glasses. The Lego elephant that we got in a recent Lego buy, that sold for 20-something free shipping. We sold a DVD VCR Toshiba combo. Big mistake on this thing. Somehow it made it to a live listing with free shipping, and it's going from Oregon all the way to North Carolina. Now I messaged the buyer and let them know it was a mistake and asked them if I could please cancel it. I haven't heard back from them and probably won't. But there's another mistake. While I was pulling it out of inventory, I looked on the listing and it said a number 394. This is a 393. I don't know how I messed that up. Anyway, it's a big mistake on my part. It's going to end up costing me. I'm going to lose money on it. And I have a feeling this customer may even start an INAD because the title and description do not match the item, even though the pictures clearly show what it is. And they're going to want to start an INAD return in hopes that I refund them their money and they just get it for free. Hell, I got news for them. Junk Monkey don't do that. I don't play that game. If they do start a return, that's okay. I'll make them return it. I'll bite the bullet. Just like I'm biting the bullet to send it to them, I'll bite the bullet and make them send it back. They're not getting it for free. And hopefully I'm wrong about that, but I've been down that road before, so we'll just have to wait and see. We also sold the Magnavox DVD VHS recording combo. This one records to DVD as well as VHS. Not the one we recently picked up. This is one we've had for a couple of weeks. We sold it for $125 plus shipping. I put everything on sale and it sold last night. So I'm gonna get all of this stuff packed up and head my way to the post office, and we'll see what happens from then. So like and subscribe, come along for the ride. It's gonna be a quick one. So I'll see you in the blink of an eye. Forgot to mention that we sold this leg massager. And we got this on clearance, paid $4 or $5 for it, and we sold it for $65 plus shipping. So that's a real good sale. Plus we get back a bunch of our shelf space. So here we go again. I'll see you in the blink of an eye. Blink. Told you it'd be a blink of an eye. Just like that, we are inside my local Goodwill. Don't have a whole lot of time, but we're gonna see if we can find some treasure. It's a cute little painted gourd. Got some birds on it. Handcrafted in Peru. $3.70. I think we'll leave that here. There is a wedding vase in the Southwestern style. It's got something going on around that. Oh, somebody had a candle in it, so that's wax. It is signed. $3.79. I think we'll pick that up. Yo, I had a ton more sales came in whilst you guys were waiting on me to come back. And I got all but one thing boxed up and shipped. The one thing that didn't get shipped is that big leg massager. I've got until Monday to ship that, but I have to go find a box that'll fit in. I thought I had one, but apparently I didn't. And golly. All right, they brought a new cart out. Not much on it. My friends, the Scooter Brigade, are here. Ooh, that is pretty. $4.49. That's too bad it's clear. We're going to put that in the cart and think on it a little while. I might still get that because that is super heavy, so it's probably crystal. It's got the polished bottom on it, and the clarity on it is fantastic. Ooh, here comes another new cart. Hi, Heather. Thank you. Oh, you got an escapee. Well, there is a pretty little glass, and it is signed. I doubt you'll be able to pick it up on the camera, but there's just the one, and it's small, and I'm having a hard time making out that signature on the bottom. I think we're going to put that back. Normally I love a signed piece, especially for only 79 cents. But when there's only a single one in a drinking glass, they don't sell too good for me, especially when I can't make out who made it. Oh, the new cart, only thing on it was a Kenmore water filter. Those things for your refrigerator can get expensive. The one for mine is, I think, about $40 each. And they only last about 3 or 4 months. All right, I'll bring you folks in if I find anything else. Well, folks, when we last left off in this video, we had a whole bunch of shipping to do. And we had to run that into town. And we had like 30, 40 minutes we could run into the Goodwill, do a little shopping, a little treasure hunting. And we had to get home because we had a live sale. Well, we found 2 or 3 things at the Goodwill and ended up putting them all back. They just weren't worth buying. And I have so much stuff to list that things that were that marginal just didn't make sense to pick up at the time. Plus, there was a long line to get out of there. And I didn't want to push missing my live sale or being late for it. So we put everything back and we rented a house to do the live sale. That's the next bit of bad news. I apparently picked a horrible time to have a live streaming sale. It was Black Friday. Everybody was out shopping or they were on the road, getting back from wherever they had went to eat for Thanksgiving dinner. So there was nobody. It was crickets across the whole platform. I checked other sales. There was just a handful of sellers on there, maybe 2 or 3 buyers. Anyway, I ran through probably 5, 6, 7 things. Crickets. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and shut down. So we shut down. And I spent the entire weekend under the weather, feeling really rough. In fact, I spent all day Saturday and all day Sunday just going back and forth between bed, taking naps, and sitting in front of my computer, catching up on watching YouTube shows and not knickknacks, but Netflix and Amazon Prime shows that I've been meaning to watch. And today is Monday, and here's where the good news starts. We had 30 some odd packages to ship out of here today. We've already been to UPS, dropped a couple of big ones off over there, and I've got the rest of it in the back seat of the truck. Thankfully, it was a lot of smalls, and there were 2 or 3 buyers who bought multiple items so we could put everything in one big box. I'm really thankful for that. So we are sitting at the post office. I'm going to run these packages in there, and the parking lot is jammed up full, so I have to go in here. I found out recently that they're only sending trucks out of here first thing in the morning. 1 truck, that's it. So my packages, if I just drop them off, absolutely will not get scanned until tomorrow, which means they will be late. And that hurts my metrics. So we're going to go in there and stand in this line for however long it takes, get these packages scanned in, and then in the blink of an eye, I'll have you guys in the Goodwill, and we're going to do us a little treasure hunt. Blink. We are in. Fresh cart waiting on us when we got in here. It is kind of busy in here. I've had that bowl before. I've never seen that one before, but they're amber and or carnival glass there. Not what we're looking for. I did find a baggie with some lampwork glass frogs in it. I think we'll take those. Good Lord, it is busy in here, y'all. I'll bring you back in when we find something else. Well, I happen to look up and to my right, and what do I see here? One of them's missing its stopper already, and by the tape, I can tell it had one when they put it out here. And it doesn't have one now. That one's got a wonky top on it. Not sure who made these. Let's see what... I wish I knew where that other stopper was. I think we're going to leave those. I just don't have the bandwidth to deal with them right now. Look at that planter. Resin. Let's get on down here and see what the rest of this is. There's an etched extra large amber vase. All right, let's see. This set of shelves I've been trying to get to, but not having much luck. And I'm already seeing stuff I want to get up there and look at, but let's see if we can get in there and have a look. Is that tiki? It's plastic. Doesn't matter to me if it is tiki. I don't do the steins. I know there are some steins that are worth money, but I've never found one. And I'm pretty sure a baseball one is not going to be my first one that I find that's worth anything. It's a cute little bud vase. Probably made in Japan, vintage. Mats Johansson, maybe? No, made in Japan or China. It's a neat bookshelf, book end. Golly. All right, let's check these end caps real quick. Nope. Nope. And no milk glass. All right, folks, I'll bring you back in a minute. Well, that is funky in a good way. It's probably made in China. Let's get a look at the bottom of it. Yeah, made in China for sure. And very cool, but for $13, I'm gonna leave that here. That would be a great pickup for a antique booth. Some fused glass, a little tray with a matching knife, probably for like cheese. Oh. You know, I don't like getting just general members of the public in my videos, but it is so crowded in here, it's just not going to be possible to make one of these videos and not get people into it. So I'll keep it away from their face as much as I can, but I just don't have the time to sit and wait for people to clear out of the way. There's a square skillet grill pan, probably Lodge, or maybe, yeah, Mainstays. That's gonna be made in China. Ooh, there's some corn sticks. If these are older and they say Griswold or Wagner on them, I pick them up, but these are unmarked. I'm gonna leave these here, especially for $7 a piece. They're really only worth about 10 to 15 a piece. Again, if they were marked though and older, they might be worth picking up for $6 or $7 a piece. Depends on which company made them and how long ago. Yeah. Alrighty. Take another quick look at this cart that was here when we first started. Really? Alrighty then. What is this? Plastic. So there's a spot back here where large vases get set. And one of these days I'm gonna come around this corner and there's gonna be a big old swung vase sitting there waiting for me. Hey, don't laugh. I've had it happen in this store. Good Lord, it's crowded in here. Let's see if we can find a path through. That's a pretty display cabinet. That would be great as a backdrop for my live show. But don't have the time to reconfigure my shop and set that up. Oh, that is a cute little tent. Like it's got roller blades and basketballs and soccer balls and volleyballs. I'd have loved something like that when I was a kid, but we usually made stuff like that ourselves. All right, folks, I'll bring you back in a minute. Well, folks, they brought us out another fresh cart. Got kind of excited because there was a lot of glass on it, but it's not very good stuff. Was able to snag this little Fenton daisy and buttons, votive holder, toothpick holder, just a little bowl. It's in amber. Anytime I can pick up Fenton for less than $5, I'm picking it up. We found a monkey. I'm putting him back on the shelf. It's just funny how many monkeys I find. And I wanted to show you guys this. You see a real pretty piece of glass. There's two things you can do. As soon as you touch it, that'll let you know if it's old or not. Number one, look at the bottom. Does it have that knurled ring around it? If it does, put it back. Look through the bottom of the glass from the top. Is the bottom clear? That means it's color flashed. So you can go ahead and put that back, which is exactly what we're going to do.
As a matter of fact, I was thinking I might just get rid of
Same,
all that.
same thing. Clear bottom, knurled ring. Same thing. It's got that knurled ring. If you look down through the top, it's clear on the bottom.
And for what?
So, one more here. That's got some little hobnails, but it's got the knurled ring, and it's clear in the bottom. So we'll just put that back. Yeah. Well, it's not fake. It's a real thing. It's just not old.
Yeah.
Or high quality.
I know.
Ooh, making a mess. Of course you did. Just when I hit the record button, I turn around and run into my light and discombobulate it. There we go. All right, folks. It may seem like that was a bad trip to the Goodwill. I mean, we really only bought two things, and that was this little Fenton daisy and button, votive holder, toothpick holder, whatever you want to call it. It's still Fenton, still in perfect condition. We paid $3 and change for it. I will pick up Fenton anytime it's $5 or less, unless it's busted up and chipped up. We also got 5 of these little lampwork glass frogs. We paid $4 for that. I can't believe we paid more for these little frogs than we did a piece of Fenton, but there it is. That kind of stuff does really well in my live sales. And the Fenton, I keep hinting at it, there's going to be a purely Fenton live sale coming up, probably in the spring. It'll be called the Fenton Frenzy over on Knickknacks. A little bit more, not really bad news, but just news. We took a major return. Y'all remember here a while back we found that remote control and sold it for $140? Well, while it was in transit to the buyer, they contacted me and say, hey, I didn't know this, but I just found out that Logitech is no longer going to support these devices and blah, 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 and can I return it? And I'm like, that seems weird. I get online and look this thing up on Logitech's, Microsoft Logitech's website, and there is nothing about them no longer supporting tech support or whatever it was on it, and that they weren't going to work anymore. You couldn't download the app. All the downloads were there. Everything was there. Maybe it's just news that it's going to happen sometimes in the future. I don't know. But as of right now, everything is still good to go. So, package came in today, and they said they were just going to not even open the box. They were just going to put the label, return label on it, and send it back to me. So we're going to open it up right now and see if that is indeed the case. All kind of scammers out there. I don't think this is the case this time, but we're going to open it up and see. That looks just the way I remember packing it. There it is. It is still sealed and everything, so we'll throw that right back online in first thing in the morning. I don't list items late at night. After about 4 or 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, anything you list probably won't get seen until the following day. Well, the following day, there's already hundreds of other listings in front of yours, so there's a damn good chance yours is going to show up on page 3 of a search, so you might not get seen. So after 4 o'clock in the afternoon or in the evening, I shut down all listing. I just keep it in my draft bank and go live with them the following morning. So this will go live back again tomorrow morning. Right now I got to get online and send them their refund, and there we go. The original shipping, I'm not sure I'm going to refund that, because like I said, as of right now, you can still use this thing. All the downloads, all the app, all the support is still there, and they used the reason of just changed my mind or ordered by mistake or whatever it was. It's not my fault, so I'll pay for the return shipping to get my item back, but the original shipping, I'm probably not going to refund that. So there you go, folks. That's 4 or 5 days in my life. I know y'all didn't get to see a lot of it because I didn't. I mean, you really didn't want to see me being huddled in a blanket in my chair in front of my office computer for 2 days, and then the rest of the time doing family stuff. You know, it was Thanksgiving and all of that. So, no, it wasn't the greatest video for you guys. But I put in the community page a post talking about this is my busiest time of the year. Between now and the first of the year, I don't believe I'm going to be able to do daily videos. I will get content as I can, but it's going to be a lot of working out here in the shop, getting this ton of inventory I have sitting around in here listed. And then there's going to be shipping, and then I'm still doing watch repair. So I got a full plate, and getting any of that recorded, a lot of times I only have a minute or two to record something in between doing other things. But I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, especially if you stayed through this one. I really do appreciate you. I hope to see you in a future video. Y'all come back now. You hear?